Hey everybody, it's Steady the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Kindred Spirits on the Roof. In the last part, we did some work for, or we more kind of followed the perspective of Maki and Miki's relationship. And, things seem like they're gonna be working out pretty well. In this episode, we're gonna be working with, Inamoto's relationship. Yeah, I realized that it was not Adio and Koba like I thought it was, but that is Inamoto. Yeah. Don't quite like being wrong, but yeah, gotta roll with it sometimes. Now before we go on, something might seem a bit off. For example, when I go to this, you see that, hey, look, it's been done already. And if you're even a little more observant, you've probably realized, hey, this has also been done already, even though this is next episode. You could probably take a wild guess what happened. Yeah, I lost the files for this episode. Weirdly enough, only this episode. Maki and Miki's are perfectly fine, still intact. And the one for Umi and Sasa, not only is perfectly intact, is currently rendering. I'm currently rendering the video right now. So, what happened? Yeah, exactly. I lost the file. And, I took some time, like forever, trying to recover it till I realized, yeah, I think it'll just be easier on everyone if I just redo it all. So yeah, this isn't going to be blind. You weren't missing out. My first reactions weren't like... It's a pretty cut and dry, serious sort of it's very like cut and dry and serious. So you weren't missing a lot. I was very tempted to just like summarize what happened and then just skip over it, but then I realized no, I want to show the whole game off. So yeah. Here I am doing it again on the same day. Just a few hours later. Actually, in fact, I recorded Umi's part not too long ago before having to re-record this part. So yeah, lost file, simple as that. Anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Rules.
やっぱり仁科ちゃんのお母さん都合つかないんだって。ありゃあ、今年は田舎に行かれるんですって。仁科ちゃんは合宿終わってからだけど、お母さんは先に行くんだって。ああ、そうなんだ。残念だな。仁科ママすっごい綺麗だから、今年も会うの楽しみにしてたのに。そこじゃないでしょ。何言ってるのよもう。20人分でしょ。さすがにある程度料理が上手じゃないと大変だと思うのよね。
Yeah, you don't underestimate cooking. It's not an easy thing.
部員の中で自信のある子いないみたいだし。
それじゃあみんなで割り振っちゃう？
そんな適当なことできないわよ。予算だってあるし、いい加減なメニューで作られても困るし。
いいじゃん、合宿なんだからさ。キャンプみたいなもんだと思えば下手や失敗も愛嬌でしょ。
あのね、ちゃんとバランスの取れた食事にしないと強化につながらないでしょ。食事だって記録の向上につながるのよ。
私あんまり気にしたことないからな。
ほんと体までいい加減なんだから、あなたは。
ミュウはちゃんと考えてるの？
当たり前でしょ。
バランスのいい食事か。それでこの体が作られてるんだ。
ちょっとひっついてこないでよ。
ミウ肌綺麗だもんね。日焼けもあんまりしてないしさ。でもスベスベだし。
触らないでってば。
左利きっていいよね。なんかかっこいいし。
I actually didn't realize that on my first read through actually, and it's like, yeah, it's actually a really interesting thing. She actually is left-handed.
好きで左利きやってるわけじゃないの。
あれ？最近ちょっと大きくなった？
祭り
Okay, this is still kind of funny the second time. And also, what the hell? Ashimisa. Is that how you say it?
いい加減にして。誰か来たらどうするつもり？
誰も来ないって。
Oh no,
いつもそうでしょ？
it's Amishima. Okay.
いつもそうでも何があるかわからないでしょ。学校でこういうことしないって決めたじゃない。二人で決めたルールでしょ。
まあそうだけどさ。
Yeah, this was actually very interesting for me the first time reading through it because, yeah, I didn't completely realize that they were a couple. I know Sachi and Megumi were saying something about that, but I didn't think... I thought they were just, like, very close, not necessarily that they were dating. So, yeah. It's actually pretty interesting. It's actually pretty interesting, and kind of a good contrast between the rest of the couples. This is what kind of makes them stick out. Yeah, you know, I like how they keep bringing up the fact that it's, I like how they keep bringing up the fact that it's like, how the fact that they're both girls might be seen as an issue, but it's like, they bring it up so often now. It's like, before it was nice, cause it was like, it's something that came up, but now they say it so often, it just gets kind of like, it's just like, okay, I get it at this point. But it is nice to see how it is nice to see how these characters feel about it. Yeah, this is another thing I talked about last time that they want to talk about now. I find it interesting that they're actually kind of bringing in the issue of just kind of parents into this, because this, parents really seeing this as weird has not been brought up before. We've seen, how do the girls react, how do all the girls react to the fact that this is, pretty much lesbian relationships, because to some of them it might appear as odd, but this is the first time parents have ever been brought up into it, and it kind of makes sense. We're in that we're in a day and age where things are moving, things are progressing forward, but we're still in things have not progressed forward things have not progressed forward in the smoothest and fastest way possible. So you still kinda got so you still do have stuff like this to worry about. It's interesting. There is something good in traditional values, just not all of them. To be fair, if you're hiding the relationship, kissing it might be a stretch. Hand holding, could still be seen as platonic, but kissing is that's also a bit of a stretch when you think about it.
もういつまでくっついてるのよ。
だってこうしないとミュウのノート見れないじゃん。
横に座ればいいでしょ。
こっちの方がいい。
それがダメだって言ってるのよ。
それを怒鳴ることないじゃん。
ごめん。でも2人で決めたことでしょ。
分かってるんだけどさ、最近スキンシップが足りてないなって思って。
今が一番大切な時でしょ。我慢して。
はいはい。
I do like Inamoto's kind of whole like more serious and kind of like more serious attitude and her whole kind of like long-term, like thinking long-term sort of ideas. Yeah, I made this clear when we first met these two, but I like Inamoto a lot better than Amishima. Amishima has her good qualities, but like I like Inamoto a lot better. I feel like I'm more like that in real life. I'm really a bit more strictish and stuff. Yeah, there were a ton of saves since last time. I really gotta Skype. I have still not figured Skype out. Anyway, where's that next one? It's really kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you're trying to find these all over again. There's something I wanted to say, like more about like Inamoto's kind of like serious attitude and stuff like that. Here's my kind of moral on whether or not being laid back or more serious. I think it's a little better to be. I think it's better to be wound up a bit too tight than to be too laid back. Honestly, then again, that's a more of a business sense over a social sense, really. But yeah, I'd rather be more serious and be more laid back. Yeah, in comparison to all of these people, Hina is very small. Like, I've noticed it before, but I think the only person who gets close to her heights are Maki and Sona. Yeah, the 25-year-old is about roughly the same height as Hina, and looks younger. Yeah, never. I'm not even gonna bother with this again. I really just have to hurry up and finish the recording. I say that, but it's probably going to be like at least 20 more minutes left. I don't get why Inamoto's eye color changes so much, because her eyes are brown, but they just keep changing to black. like, very quickly, like, very, just, like, often. It's almost like, for a while, I thought black was her natural eye color. But no, it's brown. I mean, you can see kind of hints of brown here. It's like, that happened with Sono once when her anemia was acting up, but it's just happening for Inamoto all the time. It does add a sense of expression, I feel, when your eye color just doesn't look completely natural. It's like someone with, like, purple eyes. You don't see that a lot. Skype, but I'll figure it out eventually, guys. I'll figure it out eventually. Actually, wait. Did Hina ever tell, did Hina ever tell them her last name? They might have done it between the walk between where, the building and the classroom, but it's like did they, like, during dialogue ever tell Inamoto and Amishima, Yuna's last name? Whatever. It's just something interesting to think about. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Oh, actually, I find this next part coming up actually rather interesting. Yeah, they just kind of switched the perspective over to inside Inamoto's head, as opposed to what Yuna would say out loud, because it's almost like essentially doing the question so it's neutral, doing it so either answer you picked at that moment would have been good. Very clever idea, I gotta say. And we're good. We just have one more to do. I believe it's down here. Yep. I do understand Inamoto's caution. It's actually not a bad idea considering what her goal is. That's because texts are just pretty easy to erase, and like no one would, so it's like texts are pretty easy to erase, and it's like if you leave that stuff on your phone when you feel it really shouldn't be there, it can come back to bite you pretty hard. Not that I know through personal experience though. Yeah. This whole scene pretty much exists to give us a bit of context behind the fight they were having earlier. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, this argument still makes no sense to me. It's like, it seems like a pretty sincere argument, but like, Inamoto makes a good point. What are they arguing about at this point? I like the dynamic these two have, and even in spite of their differences, they get along pretty well. Though I do like Inamoto's more serious nature. I do feel like it's good that she takes the relationship a bit more seriously. Like I said, I feel better to have your I feel better to be a little wound up a little looser than a little wound up a little tighter than a little looser. Anyway, we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Kindred Spirits on the Roof, we're going to be following Umu's story, and considering that's already recorded, I can tell you you're in for a pretty good treat. And don't worry, next episode is blind. This next episode is blind, so you're good. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and see you guys next time.